welcome to the Manic Pixie Dream Vlog. I'm your host, Caroline Georges, and welcome. So, today I wanted to discuss sociopathy. I know there's just like sociopath is just like a term that gets thrown around pretty frequently, like just for people to describe their justify being an asshole, and then, but there is, a thing about sociopaths that really bothers me is that I get asked occasionally if I am one. That really hurts my feelings. And the reason why that is because, I know I've really talked a lot about abuse. I've talked a lot about my experiences with abuse. And, so I have experienced at the hand of sociopaths the worst kind of way somebody can be taken advantage of. I've been taken advantage of, and in the cruelest way people can take advantage of someone multiple times. And those people that do that are sociopaths, because you have to be a sociopath to want to exact that kind of power over somebody. If you're willing to go that far to rape somebody, assault somebody, harass somebody just so you can feel powerful over them, then you're a fucking sociopath. And I don't want to get grouped in with those people. I don't want to be associated with those people. I don't want that to be something people see in me. And so I've decided I'm going to take the sociopath test. Do I have antisocial personality disorder? And that's the name of the test. And I'm going to just take it. I'm going to answer the questions really honestly. The last person to ask me if I was a sociopath was my producer. And I don't know, like, that just really hurt. Like, that just really affected me, because I feel like I do go out of my way to be a kind person to people. And I know that I make mistakes, and I know that my lifestyle choices maybe aren't the best, not for me, not for my mind, my heart, but I mean, it's my job, and it's what I do, and it's my reality, and I just, I'm kind of making it work. And because I'm making it work, and because I have to use the tactics that I have to use in order to make it work, people, I think I'm a sociopath, and that's not fair. And so I'm just going to do the test, and I'm going to answer the questions honestly, and I think I'm going to prove once and for all that I'm not really a sociopath. And and I'm going to answer the questions completely honestly, just totally 100% honest. Anyways, do you repeatedly lie to or trick others for your own gain or pleasure? At work. I don't take pleasure in it. Yes. Okay, but look. One thing that's been going on in the world right now is that people have been telling, social justice warriors to milkshake people. And, and I think that's really horrible, because these people who might be Trump supporters may be well-intentioned in everything that they're doing, but the fact is, these people have families, these people have kids, these people have sisters, they have brothers, they have moms and dads, and I hate to think about what that would be like for not just the person being assaulted, but the people in the people's lives that was assaulted, that have to deal with that happening. Because it is very disturbing. It is. And I'll tell you why. My dad has epilepsy. He has very violent seizures. He's had so many surgeries, and, he has to take pills and stuff, and it's just what he has to do to take care of himself. Sometimes isn't always enough, and he has these seizures, and it's just horrible to go through, and and I feel so guilty living in LA and not in my hometown, where I can't be there for him to help take care of him. And, my dad, one day, I think I was in high school, and my dad came home covered in food, and because he had a seizure in public, and he wasn't able to get to his car where he could fall asleep, and and so he had a seizure on the street, and these kids accosted him with food, and they poured a milkshake on him. And when he came home, and me seeing that, it was just like, I wanted I wanted to beat the shit out of the kids that did this. And I went to high school with them. Probably went to my high school. And I didn't know who they were. There was nothing I could do. And I just felt so powerless. And I felt so angry. And so, I mean, in a way, my job is good for me because I have a place where I can take that anger and I can take that, power, like that powerlessness, and feel empowered, in a way that maybe isn't great for society, maybe isn't great for the men that I'm working with, the clients and stuff. I think there's better places they can be. But, it's just, it just is what it is. Yeah. Like it just is what it is. Sometimes it is what it is, what it is. Okay, do you act impulsively or fail to plan ahead? You know what? Yeah, that's kind of true for a lot of people. So that's kind of anybody. When I do act impulsively, it is because I have anxiety and stuff, or it's just I have to go out and just, do something just to kind of feel, adrenaline and stuff. And, and I'm finding exciting things in healthy ways. I'm working it out in my life where I'm seeking out exciting, risk-taking things that are healthy and that are good and that are positive and that are beneficial to me. And I'm doing that with a lot of different things in my life. And I'm doing that with this podcast. I'm taking a huge risk with this podcast. And I'm and I really don't have a plan. I'm working on it, and that's just where I'm at right now. So one step forward to sociopathy, I guess. Are you consistently irresponsible and frequently failing to fulfill work or financial obligations? No. I mean, honestly, I've been pretty on top of things lately. I've been really working on things, and I've been getting a lot better with being on top of things. So I will say that. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating that about my life right now. Have you ever struggled to follow the law or engaged in criminal behavior? Ooh, no. I don't think so. It's not in my opinion. Do you find yourself unable to empathize with others dealing with difficult situations? No, I'm totally empathetic. And there was a client I had, and his mom was dying of cancer, and my heart really broke for him. And you could really see just all the pain this guy was going through. And I felt guilty taking his money. I did. He would spend a lot of money. And he just wanted to talk, and he just wanted to feel better, and he just wanted me to take his mind off things. And I don't know, he could have been with a therapist, he could have been with a support group, but he chose me, that was just what he wanted. Like, he wanted to talk to a stripper about his mom dying, and I thought about just like, dude, like, nobody's here to be your friend, you know what I mean? This isn't a healthy place for you. There are other places where you can get real support and stuff, and I thought about telling that to him, and I thought about it. I really felt compelled to do that, and I didn't. I just, at the end of the day, it's none of my business, It's none of my business what this guy's choices are going to be. It's a living, I guess. If you hurt somebody else's feelings, do you lack remorse or guilt? No. I try not to be hurtful. There have been times where I have lashed out at people. Not like I'm not verbally abusive, but I've definitely popped off at people. You know what I mean? When like shit gets real. But I mean, I think that's true for anybody. That's true for anybody. Everybody. Everybody has experienced this conflict. You know what I mean? But I think I handle it in a healthy way, and I think I'm very forgiving. I think I'm very understanding, and there was this girl at work who really screwed me over once, and it was really hurtful, and I helped her, and she turned on me, and she did something that wasn't okay, and it really hurt me that she did that, and but you know what? Like, she had a baby die. She had a baby, and it died when it was like before it turned 1, and she was, and she has another kid that she doesn't have custody over, and her husband raises her other child and stuff, and it's just, and this woman has a lot of issues, has a lot of problems, and, and it's just, and being on the receiving end of this woman's, whatever that was really hard, but I forgave her, and I try and see her for the hurting person that she is. So no, I don't think that I lack remorse or guilt, but, I wasn't kind to her once, and I made a crack at her, and I felt bad. I did feel bad, and I was just like, you know what? I could have been the bigger person. I didn't have to say that, and I didn't have to hurt her feelings. I didn't have to try and poke a hole in her self-esteem. I didn't have to do that, and I wish I didn't do it, and I did, and but there was instant gratification in doing it. I will say that. There is something to hurting somebody that just immediately makes you feel good. It's instant gratification. It's a horrible drug. And I think that's why people are mean to others. I think it makes them immediately feel good. I think it's instant gratification. And, but you don't feel that later. And you feel empty and sad and regretful and remorseful later. And that's a horrible way to feel. And so because of that, I try really hard to be kind and to be understanding and to be empathetic and to not overstep and say or do hurtful things to people. Are you irritable or an aggressive person? Are you frequently violent or hostile? No, I'm not. Do you engage in unnecessary risk-taking or dangerous behavior with no regard for the safety of yourself of others? I don't consider the risk-taking I take unnecessary. I think I take necessary risks at times, when I, with, maybe they are unnecessary, but I don't know. Sometimes I just need some excitement and I just need to be on a mission. You know what I mean? I just need to have like a, it is what it is. So I guess yes. Do you consider yourself superior than the people in your life and those you encounter? No, I don't. No, not at all. No, I don't think I'm better than anybody. And honestly, I struggle kind of with the opposite. I think people are better than me. Do you use charm or wit to manipulate others for your own benefit? Yeah, but everybody does that. Everybody does that. That's how people interact. That's literally how people operate. You know what I mean? Do you use charm or wit to manipulate others for your own benefit? Isn't that what everybody's doing? Isn't that customer service? Like, isn't that just being like, I don't know. How many hours of the day are people really real? Are people really just being themselves and just totally 100% in their own skin? And they're not putting on a face. And they're not trying to be anything special. You know what I mean? Like, I think yes. Everybody does that though. That's every person on the planet kind of thing to do. Yeah. All right, now I have to submit my answers. Let's see. Moderate indication of antisocial personality disorder. Okay, then we all have a moderate indication of sociopathy, if that's true. I think. I really find it hard to believe that this is ridiculous. I would expect more of an online quiz. Anyways, so not a sociopath. I think I'm going to self-diagnose myself as just somebody who's in a place in life. Yeah. I'm in a place in life, yeah. So it is what it is. Okay, so anyways, not a sociopath. Please like and subscribe, or leave a comment. It really helps my channel. I'm here I want to talk to people about these things and stuff, and I would love to have to interact more with my viewers. That would be great for me. I would love that. So like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a lovely day. Bye.